Hi, I'm Johnny.
Hi, I'm Andre.
Hi, and I'm Ryan, and we're from Terra Australis. Today we're focusing our video on shark attacks, and more specifically, the first aid required for a shark attack. We're joined by Stuart Mason, professional paramedic, who's going to assist us with our buddy aid to ensure the victim gets the best treatment they possibly can in the first aid situation.
The objective of today is what we wanted to do is go through how to stop blood loss out in the open water by indirect pressure or the use of a leg rope around the affected limb. We then want to focus on getting the patient through to shore and then put the head down facing the ocean and then stopping the bleeding by use of a towel or a t-shirt until such time as you've got a tourniquet or a trauma pad on that patient.
We're now going to jump in the water and reenact a shark attack. Using Stuart's tips and techniques, we're going to show you how to apply first aid to the victim in the water, how to apply first aid to the victim on the shore, and how to prep them for the arrival of the paramedics and emergency services. In the event of a shark attack, sound the alarm so fellow surfers and bystanders are aware of the situation and can render assistance. Working as a team, get the victim up onto the board as soon as possible. Immediately apply indirect pressure to assist in the prevention of further blood loss. Using a leg rope, create a tourniquet by wrapping it around the victim's affected area at least 2 times and pulling it tight. By staying close together with fellow surfers and your boards, you create a bigger surface area, helping to deter a returning shark. Bleeding from a cut artery can often be controlled by applying pressure to the appropriate pressure point. This pressure point is a place where the main artery to the injured part lies near the skin surface and over the bone. The object of indirect pressure in a shark attack situation is to compress the artery against the bone. This helps to shut off the blood flow from the heart to the wound. Once you reach the beach, it's important to keep the victim's head facing the ocean. This will help to maintain blood flow around the core of the body.
Okay, so once the patient's out of the water, you want to make sure that his head is facing the ocean because 2/3 of your blood supply sits in your legs, and what we want to do is if we have them at this angle, the blood's going to go into the vital organs. Make sure that someone is pushing indirect pressure. If you're still seeing spurting blood, tighten up your improvised tourniquet, your leg rope, and then you might want to get another hand on that over there to stop that bleeding. Get someone to bring in a towel, and where you see the focal spurting blood, just push direct pressure on there. At this stage also, if you have another available person, is to just start checking his airway and breathing, making sure that the person is breathing and that his airway is open. Once we've got all this established, you want to get your shark attack kit out and you want to get a tourniquet. With the tourniquet, just unclip it, slide it under the victim's legs, clip it on and pull really tight as you can. Twist this rod around and clip it into that triangular bit. At this stage now, if the person doesn't have a pulse, you can start CPR because we've stopped the bleeding with the tourniquet. You want to remove this towel and bring out our sterile dressing, making sure that we've got no more spurting blood. Apply the sterile dressing over there. Grab your compression bandage, make sure that's really tight on the patient's leg. At this stage, you also make sure someone has actually called for emergency services. If you're still seeing bleeding coming through here, what you want to do is just apply another compression bandage on the victim's legs. Just want to make sure that the patient is actually kept warm. And make sure that your bleeding has stopped and that we're ready to hand over to emergency services.